Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am.
Hold on.
I know I shut you out sometimes.
There we go.
I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello? Anyone here?
Okay. What the foot? Weird. Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder: certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated and issued a reminder of prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pages, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, i.e. rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material in a Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Like, I can understand a lot of these, but no rubber ducks? What do they got against rubber ducks? Building lockdown effect. Building lockdown event. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Add research override. HRA protocol activated. Expenditure summary, executive senior Q2, major staffing surveillance, black, data center initiative construction, black, minor, office equipment, janitorial coats, costs, mold removal, HQ livability costs for the cost breakdown spreadsheet, CSP 5 or 5 year, comparison chart, see page 9.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Bathroom. Anything of importance in here? None.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
I need to, like... This camera sensitivity is too much. Here we go. There we go. Federal Bureau of Control, attention all but is a shark in his although secure permission to following protocol to shoot to kill. Good luck. Federal Bureau of Control, hello. As you should all know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We'll be waiting from them for a number of people. If you need an extension, please request an R4E, which from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Reminder, R4s are mandatory under section 75.2 of the employee manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, Mr. Kirkland. As needed, they'll be busy on Thursday in the annual policy reviewers. Please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team.
Hello?
Well then. Disembodied voice is disembodied. Oh, there he is.
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin Johan on helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no
Definitely a
face
bit of
at
an
all.
odd duck, though.
Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Yeah, no, definitely a little axe murdery. I already went here. Oop.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Ooh. Ah. Hmm. I see. Early. Ethereal. Very cinematic.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Unspicy what? Now,
Starting from the top.
do you think they have, like, the stuff custom made for them, or do you think they, like, repackage it after it's arrived? Making a mess. Make sure I have plenty of work as a janitor assistant. Let me in. It's like Federal Bureau of Control. Barbara. I'm not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the rest of the week. Can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. Oh, that was a thump. A big thump. The thumpiest of thumps. Knock, knock.
Shit.
Knock, knock.
Shit.
Big man.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
I mean, is it a murder weapon if he killed himself? Technically, then it's a suicide weapon.
Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake? And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place.
Ooh.
Where am I?
Ricky. Boom. Fuck you.
The same gun. Okay, now I have a gun.
Blam. 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 Boom! 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 Oh! How rude. Ah. Rude.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive.
It's alive.
I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Are you though?
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Check I'm not missing anything. Oh, freaky.
What is that? You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
Oh,
Get the fuck away!
up goes their heads. Summary. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. This HISS was quite to take advantage of the fact. HISS guards are the standard issue bullpup rifles that carry prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception of certain HISS guards are protected by a shield of dense HISS resonance capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged HISS corruption? Does the HISS mature organic host over time? More data is needed. Did the HISS target individuals with combat training? Does the HISS have that low level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited for? Combat trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are all questions for later, though it's obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge of the use of these weapons. Refer to in full report. Service weapon, the OOP-1KE. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Description, para-utility. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to... This object must be bound by individuals seeking the role of... The object will determine whether... If the rejected of the applicant is terminated, the process is dictated by the criteria is unknown. Background. The object was discovered out inside the oldest house in the room that was now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis... Many forms throughout history. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Veternostra, all weapons that of their wielders. The objects of power of the convergence of focus based on the collective subconscious that may be original manifestation of this event. If this is the case, see Dr. Darling Presentation 11.1 for more details. So it's Excalibur.
Objects of power.
Hope it says me. I said, open sesame. Rude.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
Weird.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Oh. This energy boost. Yeah, why not? Okay. Please. Executive meeting minutes. Agenda for the toxicity meeting. Raising costs of the AEW response, updated mold eradication efforts, updating annual salary review, new supply of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Next, thank you for your time. Woman!
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention. If you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for the
We'll ask that later. I'm gonna look over here first. Oh man, this desk got fucked up. Bam! Bam! Look at the office. Look it up. Making a mess because I can. Dinner reservations. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ombre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at the lobby reception. Reminder, she's turning 46. My God. Big 4-6. Come here. Redecorating. I think it looks better this way. These ones can stay. Before I forget, what's this do? Boop. Oh. Fancy. Jeez. Executive kill boost, you say? Nice. For Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything. Just like the house fire before it. And it was manufacturing clothes dryers before that. The team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need a better way to find the sort of fake AWEs for the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, when you're en route for the Sherman Ranch, next on the list, let's hope that there's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenan. Closed it for. Nothing can hurt me in here. Bam. Bam. Right in the dick.
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy?
Hold that thought. Visitor evaluations. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of the effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and our people as we strive for the transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How did you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and they will need to leave. If their answers seem... escort them to the private room. They are performing the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provision to score sheet, then immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious.
Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious.
Summary of urban legends. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but that can also dictate the characteristics of altered world event. Urban legends are understood as a modern evaluation of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain informed by our own and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that the urban legends have even been artificially in popular culture using. Our Bureau has made anthology television series program. Once the seeds are sown, the human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranormal phenomena contain certain elements of popular folklore. AWEs are only occur on a pair of scissors and consuming human through 2 punctures on the... These details living in the minds of so many have been given strength through belief. Urban legend was not just popular stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 4-93-6942 for full report.
Jess, it burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
There's a thingy. What the fuck? No, do the thing. There you. Yep, it's gone now. Couldn't be mine, so it's gone. Got rid of it. Weird. Suck it.
Must cleanse control.
Hold that thought.
Points. An enemy. Corrupt.
Yes. Ammo refund chance on hit. Nah, that's not a big issue.
Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Okay.
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Sane?
Hello. Hello.
Please, talk to me. We saw you deal with the compromised agents. Is it safe to come out?
I don't know. Is it? Damn it. Ooh. Hick. There's a jukebox. And a containment. Weird. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. What's going on here? Anything? Yes. Technological limitations of the oldest house. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices to receive or emit any signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of the collective unconsciousness is taken into account, it could be certain that certain pieces of technology are too new in the culture, if for the oldest house to them. Similarly, these items are not known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving too fast a pace for the to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Refer to file 4-19-1935 for full report. Yeah, I have copyrighted music turned off. Could have at least made some like non-copyrighted music for it. Shifted bathroom complaint. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but an executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off to get to the Islamabad station for 3 years. I earned the right to have a nice workplace shift jitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. D. Rodriguez. And nothing's worse than in your favorite toilet is gone. For a minute ago. Oh, nice. Health boost, you say? See, this gives me energy. That gives me more health. More health. Safe room intercom. Where the fuck am I supposed to talk to? Is it this thing? No? Where in the balls? What's this intercom I'm supposed to speak on? Confused. I am confused. But somehow I've already gotten lost. Oh, here we go. Didn't even notice it.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Like, somehow, this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead.
Shot himself in the head.
Shot. Ah. I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
Walked in.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
Do I have
Okay.
to? Can I just
You with
leave
me?
them?
We did it before.
They're in here? No?
Push the hiss out.
But I like the floaty people. Can't we just leave them floating?
It didn't work.
Yeah,
The
no.
hiss has burrowed too deep.
Yeah, no, people don't usually just fade away into nothing. Hiss agent. Field research on the Hiss entity, Hiss corrupted agent, confidential. Summary. The Hiss manifest in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form seems to have been many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. These agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an uninfected human is the fact that they levitate. These Hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior and only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation in ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the Hiss corruption, like the spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or that they are cocoons preparing to enter their next stage of evolution. When attacked, Hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transmutation into pure resonant form. Research is ongoing. Refer to the full report.
Getting it out rips them apart.
Ah,
Jesse,
dude.
over here. We
Your
need to make
haircut
a
is
plan,
stupid.
Jesse.
You're fairly handsome.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago.
Ordinary?
The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up.
It's rather ordinary.
I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
I should shoot him. In the dick.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone.
I know this is all. The hotline should be in the communications department.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us.
I feel your
The
house.
work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, Maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Yeah, I also made to shoot things.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly?
Must be able to shoot
This is
them.
all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Right. Uh-huh.
Got it. Thanks.
Totally makes sense. Never understood anything more than I do right now.
So HRA stop you from becoming his?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Now we run around and explore. Meow.